Hi, nice to meet you.
Audrey from SCTV, Taiwan.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Do you want to start again? Do you know where you're from? Okay, cool. Of 21?
19.
Oh, nearly halfway.
Yeah.
Halfway celebration. Here we are speeding. Let's go.
大场面动作片，观众不陌生，但能像疯狂麦斯愤怒到一样，让我们从头到尾惊呼连连的，那可就厉害了。这次挑大梁演男主角的是在《黑暗骑士：黎明升起》中演大反派的汤姆哈迪。不过年轻一辈的观众未必知道，13年前他就曾在《星战启示录》使坏，当年他可是准备接棒好莱坞的力捧小生。
I want to show you the picture the first time I interviewed with you.
Oh wow, Star Trek, right?
It's 13 years ago.
Oh wow.
We are like students.
Look at you. I was good
Fresh
looking
face.
once. Look at that. I was almost as handsome as you once.
Almost.
Thank you.
13年后，他终于在好莱坞暑假大片中变男一。只是这个男主角真的不好当，因为一开场他就被拿来当人体挡泥板。
How long did you need to be tying from the car? Was your scared face for real?
Yeah. We were on the car front for about a month. They kind of tied us to a vehicle in January and then untied us from the vehicle in August. And the scared faces were all real. Yeah, totally. I'm not joking.
So did your family allow to visit on the set?
Yeah, it did. My son came one day actually, and I was hanging upside down on the side of the wall rig, on the wires, and he went, George, and George said, hello, and he goes, you must be Louis. So I'm Louis. He said, yes, you must be Thomas. I said, yeah. He goes, he said, do you want to come and look at your dad? And he came and looked at me on the screen. He goes, is he all right? And he goes, yeah, he's fine. He's got these wires that hold him upside down, so he's perfectly safe. He goes, but what if they snap? And George was like, that's a good answer. That's a good question. No, and then he goes under the wheels. You see, that's it. So good question, son.
And so did you get any souvenir for your son this time?
Yeah, we did actually. The costume designer made me a war boy outfit for Halloween, which he rolls out every Halloween.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
不知动作猛男疯狂麦斯愤怒到还要小鲜肉尼可拉斯霍特，只是每次要在电影里看到他的真面目，好像都挺困难。不是全身毛的野兽，画白白还是帅的僵尸，再不然就是这样啦，全身刺青加光头，差点认不出来了啦。
How did you spend the 2 hours on the makeup chair?
I listened to a lot of Stevie Wonder, Tina Turner, chatting to my makeup artist Elka and Bridie. They were lovely. Generally, late when I have long makeups in the morning, which I kind of used to, I go in there and I'm not awake by the time I get there, and I just sit there and kind of zone out, chat, listen to music, think about what we're going to do that day.
姐妹们别担心，还是有福利的啦。
To go topless in the desert.
Yes.
Yes, I like going
don't need to
topless at
wear-
any opportunity. So you give me somewhere to go topless, and I'll do it.
Did you need to do any workout because you have to go topless?
Well, yeah, my character's meant to be very skinny in the film and not very well, so I jumped rope a lot.
Eat less.
And less, yeah. It's boring, but I ate less than I normally eat. So.
But was it easier to go out with a shape like that?
Yes. No, you know what? The shaved head was interesting for some reasons. Obviously, very easy to maintain. I didn't have to worry about hair products. Most of the time I wore a hat anyway. But you know what happens with shaved head is that it kind of becomes quite Velcro-like. So when you're trying to put on a t-shirt, it gets stuck on your head, which I never knew before, and I've never had a shaved head. So it's kind of like having Velcro stuck on it. You get bits of lint and fluff all stuck in your head, so you have people kind of trying to clean your scalp the whole time.
Who would you rather, Tom Hardy or Nicholas?
Like
To have to, like, if we needed
protect
to
survive?
Yeah. I would pick Nick only because he would knit me things to protect me.
Oh, true that.
Nick
But
is
then
very good at knitting.
Tom probably because he knows all that army stuff.
That's true. You'd
He could
probably live
I
a
would
lot
probably
longer
live a lot longer than you.
I would die laughing.
You would die. You would die laughing.
I would
and
die
you
laughing and super charmed.
and super comfy in your knitted.
My knitted cardigan.
小鲜肉转美于前，影后莎莉赛隆这一次也以一个超短平头造型超杀亮相。
You get rid of every hairbrush and every hair dryer and every product and every hairband that you've ever owned, and you realize that it's quite a lot. And there's something really nice about just kind of eliminating that process in the morning, especially for women. I realized that I started being on time for everything because I didn't have to do my hair anymore. So I was like, 20 minutes early for everything. So that was good.
And was your boy used to it?
Yeah, I mean, he was very little when I did it. And I don't think he remembers it because he now sees the poster, around town. And I had to tell him that that was me. He didn't really put it together. So I don't know how much of it he really remembers.
造型酷让角色有了外衣，但内造就靠影后功力。
And we know it's difficult because there is no script and there are few lines. And is it good or bad for actors?
I think it's just an interesting process. And I think George came up with something that felt very authentic to this world because language is such a luxury. And it's time consuming to stop and talk to somebody. That it's a luxury that I don't think people have in this world, really. So in order to tell the story cohesively, we had to figure out a way to do that physically, and that was challenging. And yeah, frustrating at times. And a lot of times I would look at George and just be like, I don't know how to do that without saying it. And it was just like, George was just like, nope, you don't have the time to say it. You have to just be it. You got to do it. And it was, I think, interesting to kind of stretch those muscles as a storyteller.
Was it why you and George drive each other crazy?
George?
Yes.
You decide to go make a movie in the middle of nowhere, and it is like joining the circus. You meet all these strangers, and everybody brings their own personality to the game, and then you're all there for one reason, which is to do this one thing. There are days where you are more frustrated, days that you didn't sleep. I was a young mom at the time, so I'm sure a lack of sleep came into play. There was a process at hand here that I didn't quite understand, and it frustrated me because I think I'm a little bit, as a person, I want to know everything that I can in order to be the best that I can in the moment, and that was new to me. And so I think it's hard when people read these little gossip bits of like, oh, they didn't like each other. I love these people. I hold them in the highest regard, but we were like any functioning family making this movie. There were days where we drove each other crazy, and there were days that we really enjoyed each other.
And how was working with Charlize? She seems very serious.
Very serious?
Yes.
Oh no. Charlize has got a filthy mouth on her, and she'll give a joke, she'll take a joke back. Charlize is fun. She can get serious and switch it on very quickly. But being on set with her is fun. It's very relaxed.
这部片如此大呼过瘾，是因为导演乔治·米勒坚持动作场面要玩就玩真的，不管是黄沙滚滚、大翻车、大爆炸，尤其是这个撑杆跳，到底是怎么办到的？
Everything you see is real. And when I first saw them, I thought, oh, I couldn't believe it, but I was so excited.
That's about 30 foot tall, isn't it? On a scaffolding pole.
6-7 meters high, yeah.
Or 3, 7 to 21 foot.
So you did it for real on the top of it and swing it all?
Yeah. There were rigs that were moving at 30 kilometers an hour, there were rigs that were moving at 40, and there were rigs that were stationary. And then there was just one over a car park, which is in the concrete. And it was, just a pole, about that much of a donut to stand on, and a little harness.
Were you scared at all?
Yes.
It is what it is, it's a pole with a tiny little donut you got to stand on, and we were harnessed in at times.
And did Tom buy you any drink after you do the stunt double popping?
Buy me a drink?
Yeah.
No, he brought me
Absolutely not. I brought you an iPod.
He brought me an iPod.
Wow,
engraved.
Way better.
Yeah, and I engraved it on the back for him, a message which
What did it
said,
say? What did it say?
You look F all like me.
Furry Road, I think he called it too.
Furry Road, yeah.
Furry Road.
You look F all like me, mate. And that was the beginning of a wonderful relationship.
The one that was the most problematic for me, and the one that I think I was more scared of or fearful of, was the one where Max falls off the rig, and Riley and I kind of grab him and we have to hold him up. That was just really difficult because it's hard to do wire work in a car, and a lot of it was done through movement too, so I got a little nervous with that. There were definitely a couple of moments for me on that one where I was just like, I really want to do this and get it done because I'm really nervous.
Hi Taiwan, and please go and see Fury Road. I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will, actually. Jacob, you're going to have to say something to Taiwan because they will like you then.
Hi Taiwan, please go and see the film. Tom Hardy's great.
Hi everybody in Taiwan, please go and see Mad Max Fury Road. It's a great film.
Hi to everyone in Taiwan, it's George Miller here. We just finished Mad Max Fury Road, and we tried really hard to make it the wildest ride possible. And I hope you get a chance to see it and enjoy it. Thank you.
Hello Taiwan, this film's really great. If you've got a spare bit of time, and you should go and check it out. It's great.
Thank you
That's
very
convincing,
much.
wasn't it? Thank you.
What's your name?